Blue suit, black coffee, 1:45. He sits where the streetlight cuts the room in blue. No whiskey yet, just a watchful mind, waiting for the night to reveal its kind. The upright bass walks slow and deep, like secrets waking from their sleep. He has a smile that never sells, and a story only silence tells. He came from less than people know, made his money move real slow. Never begged, never bowed, never needed to be loud. Blue suit, black coffee, neon eyes, a gentleman wrapped in midnight skies. Ambition steady, mystery refined, power moving behind the mind. Soft brush drums and a guitar cry. He lets the reckless world pass by. He keeps his calm, he keeps his seat, with city thunder at his feet. Later he pours the whiskey neat, lets the glass warm in the velvet heat. He thinks of choices, roads and names, the quiet cost of winning games. Not every victory shines in gold. Some are the words you never told, some are the doors you never tried, some are the fires you kept inside. There's class in walking without display, the strength in turning certain things away. He knows the night can tempt a man, so he trusts the weight of his own plan. Blue suit, black coffee, neon eyes, a gentleman wrapped in midnight skies. Ambition steady, mystery refined, power moving behind the mind. Soft brush drums and a guitar cry. He lets the reckless world pass by. He keeps his calm, he keeps his seat, with city thunder at his feet. The city loves a loud mistake, a desperate move, a heart that breaks. But he prefers the colder art of never showing all his cards. He does not need the world impressed, he only needs his soul well dressed. Blue suit, last whiskey, morning near. He leaves behind no trace of fear. Black coffee gone, the night complete, and quiet power in the street. Whiskey under neon, rain on the glass. He watches the city let the old night pass. A tailored jacket, a patient stare, like every secret knows he's there. The bass walks slow through the smoky room. Piano chords bloom in the gloom. He never brags about what he owns. A real man's power is felt, not shown. There's a map in the lines of his hand. There's a dream only he understands. He lost some roads, but he kept his name, and learned to move without chasing fame. Whiskey under neon, fire in the dark. A gentleman moves with a silent spark. Late night soul in a dangerous calm. One quiet look like a loaded song. He doesn't shout, he doesn't plead. He knows exactly what he needs. Smooth like smoke, sharp like truth. He wears his hunger like a suit. He remembers nights when he had no key, only cold streets and dignity. Now the door's open when he arrives, but he still keeps old storms alive. Not for sorrow, not for pride, just to know what he survived. The city whispers, the candles lean. He drinks to the man he's never been. Every step has been arranged, every scar has been exchanged for a deeper voice, for a colder mind, for a finer way to leave pain behind. Whiskey under neon, fire in the dark. A gentleman moves with a silent spark. Late night soul in a dangerous calm. One quiet look like a loaded song. He doesn't shout, he doesn't plead. He knows exactly what he needs. Smooth like smoke, sharp like truth. He wears his hunger like a suit. He has ambition, but not the loud kind. He keeps his future well designed. No wasted motion, no wasted breath. He makes his peace with life and death. If the night has questions, he lets them wait. He answers only when it's fate. Whiskey down, collar high, neon trembling in his eye. He walks out slow, the shadows part, with midnight money in his heart. He walks through the city where the neon bleeds blue. Black coat, sharp old leather shoes. No need to speak when the silence fits right. He lets the street lights introduce the night. A cigarette ghost in the doorway, yeah. A whiskey glass waiting in an empty chair. He carries ambition like a hidden blade. Not for trouble, just the life he made. He knows every favor has a price. Every smile can hide advice. He moves with calm, he moves with grace, never leaving fingerprints on a place. Velvet moves in the midnight rain, quiet power running through his veins. He never rushes, never explains, just turns his losses into names. Gentleman soul with a shadowed plan, soft blues burning in a steady man. Whiskey low, citywide, he keeps his kingdom tucked inside. The bar is empty, but the piano breathes soft little chords underneath his sleeves. He tips his glass to the deals that died, to the friends who changed, to the truth that lied. He checks his watch, but he ain't late. Some men chase, he decides his fate. In the mirror glow, he sees no fear, only a future drawing near. He learned that noise can ruin gold, and secrets sage when they are told. So he keeps his fire beneath control, a quiet empire in his soul. Velvet moves in the midnight rain, quiet power running through his veins. He never rushes, never explains, just turns his losses into names. Gentleman soul with a shadow plan, soft blues burning in a steady man. Whiskey low, citywide, he keeps his kingdom tucked inside. He does not need a crowded room, he does not need a crown. He built his name in the after hours when nobody was around. Mystery in his careful eyes, ambition in his chest. A man never shows the weight, can still carry it best. Neon fades on the avenue, brush drums fall like morning dew. He leaves the bar without a sound, but the whole damn night still feels him around. He came in through the front door, but left by the alley light, not hiding from the evening, just sparing someone a fight. There was a name he could have spoken, there was a truth he could have thrown, but mercy took the back door and let the guilty walk alone. He knows restraint can look like weakness to those who worship noise, but he has buried enough anger to recognize its voice. Backdoor mercy, quiet as smoke. A gentleman bends but is never broke. He lets the sharp confession sleep, keeps certain promises buried deep. Warm guitar under midnight blue, soft drums know what he's been through. He leaves no ruin where he stands, only purpose in his hands. Inside the bar, the mirrors shimmer, candle flames lean toward the wall. He watches men destroy their honor, trying to look 10 feet tall. He does not need to win the doorway, does not need the final line. A man can walk away in silence and keep every inch of spine. There's a law behind his kindness, there's a limit to his grace. He can forgive the broken moment without returning to the place. Backdoor mercy rain on his coat. He swallows words that could cut a throat. Not from fear and not from shame, but because peace deserves a name. Deep blue room and amber glass, he lets the dangerous seconds pass. No witness sees the war he won, but the damage still remains undone. You know, some people call it distance when a man protects his soul. They never count the private battles that made his silence whole. He does not hate the ones who failed him, he simply changes roads. Mercy is not staying open where the coldest wind still blows. The alley glows with silver rain, the city hums beneath his shoes. He leaves behind the fight unmade, a darker, wiser kind of blues. No final curse, no bitter plea, just the back door of mercy. He never tells the table how much he had to lose. He wears restraint like evening leather, soft black, broken in, well used. The glass reflects a tired face, but not a defeated one. He came to think before deciding what should stay and what is done. Every man can make a statement, few can make a choice. He lets the guitar answer what he will not give a voice. No applause needed, no spotlight thrown. He builds his life where the noise won't go. He takes the hard road, clean and slow, with a private fire nobody knows. His strength is not a race command, it is the stillness in his hand. A gentleman beneath the blue, doing what he came to do. Friends became old lessons, promises became smoke. He learned that not every silence means a heart is finally broke. Some silence is a chapel, some silence is a blade, some silence is the final form of a wiser man remade. He leaves the bitter cup untouched, though it sits within his reach. He knows the loudest kind of wound has very little left to teach. No applause needed, no witness called. He keeps his balance when lesser men fall. He knows which bridges must remain and which deserve the quiet flame. Candlelight slides across his ring, soft drums say almost everything. He does not need the room to see the cost of his dignity. Maybe once he wanted credit for every burden he survived. Maybe once he named his sorrow just to prove he was alive. Now he lets the night move gently, lets the neon fade behind. A man becomes a sharper soul when he disciplines his mind. The final chord hangs low and warm. He leaves his chair aligned, a folded bill, a clean goodbye, a purpose left behind. No grand display, no broken plea, just silence shaped by mastery. Smoke and strategy, a glass half full. He keeps his heart under self-control. A corner table, a quiet view, where every light comes walking through. The city glows like a loaded dream, blue neon dripping on limousine sheen. He smiles once, then looks away, saving his words for a better day. He does not move without a reason, does not trust a passing season. He reads the air, he reads the room, unless the weak men talk too soon. Smoke and strategy, whiskey and rain. He turns pressure into champagne. Gentleman rhythm, dangerous ease, soft drums moving like a midnight breeze. always 2 steps from the door. Her subtle piano marks the time, like careful fingers counting dimes. The guitar bends with a weary tone, like it knows he came alone. He made his peace with lonely roads, with heavy suits and heavier codes. He never asked the dark for grace. He built a light behind his face. Every favor, every glance, every risk, every chance, he keeps them measured, keeps them small, until the right one takes it all. Smoke and strategy, whiskey and rain. He turns pressure into champagne. Gentleman rhythm, dangerous ease. Soft drums moving like a midnight breeze. Power hidden, ambition clean. Mystery walking through a silver scene. He says less, but he knows more. Always 2 steps from the door. He knows desire can make men blind, can sell their future for a sign. So he keeps his hunger disciplined with a wiser kind of sin. Not cruel, not cold, not lost, just aware of every cost. Cigarette smoke curls to the light. He disappears into the night. No one follows, no one sees, just smoke and strategy on the breeze. Gold cufflinks catching candlelight, a blue suit dark as doubt. He sits beside the quiet window, watching strangers hurry out. There's a letter on the table, there's a number he won't call. There's a life he could have shouted from, but he chose not to fall. He has learned the shape of pressure, he has felt the room grow cold. Still he never sells his sorrow just to have his story told. Cufflinks in the rain, clean shoes in the mud, a steady heart beneath tired blood. He carries hurt with polished grace, never letting it on his face. Warm guitar, low flame, midnight glass. He lets the reckless moments pass. A man like that won't beg the night. He makes his peace and leaves upright. Someone at the bar is laughing at a joke too sharp to land. He notices but says nothing, turns the glass within his hand. Long ago he would have answered, long ago he would have burned. Now he knows a silent exit is a lesson fully learned. He saves his strength for meaning, not for winning every room. Some men bloom in public thunder, he grows deeper in the gloom. Cufflinks in the storm, collar turned high, he walks through loss without asking why. Not because the pain is small, but because he won't perform it all. Brush drums tap like a cautious heart, keeping time while old wounds part. He moves with care, he moves with aim, never letting grief become his name. He has seen proud men become prisoners of the stories they repeat. He has watched revenge turn hungry at the moment it should sleep. So he keeps his mercy measured, keeps his boundaries drawn in ink. A gentleman survives the edge by knowing when to think. The rain slows down to silver threads, the bar exhales its smoky tune. He fastens up his quiet coat and steps into the waiting moon. No speech, no sign, no need to stay, just dignity walking away. He wears no crown, but the night can tell. There's a throne in the way he sits so still. His glass is dark, his cuff is clean. His eyes have seen what men don't mean. The jazz bar breeze and candle smoke, upright bass like a secret spoke. He listens more than he replies, and lets the truth reveal its disguise. Confidence under a quiet face, ambition moving without a trace. He does not chase what runs too loud. He lets success come through the crowd. Silent crown, midnight style. A gentleman wins by waiting a while. Whiskey gold and a shadowed grin. He knows the game but won't live in sin. Power low, mystery high. Neon burning in a velvet sky. He does not need to wear it proud. The silent crown is never loud. There was a time he wanted noise, fast applause and careless joys. But every lesson cost him dear, and made his vision cold and clear. Now he walks like a settled debt, a promise the world has not seen yet. He keeps his troubles behind his teeth, and his finest plans underneath. Every scar became a rule, every loss became a tool. He learned to stand where shadows bend and never need a false friend. Silent crown, midnight style, a gentleman wins by waiting a while. Whiskey gold and a shadow grin. He knows the game but won't live in sin. Power low, mystery high, neon burning in a velvet sky. He does not need to wear it proud. The silent crown is never loud. Let others gamble with their names, let others burn for little flames. He saves his fire for the final door, for something real, for something more. A man with patience, dressed in black, can leave the world and still come back. The last chord falls, the city sleeps. He keeps the crown that silence keeps. No speech, no boast, no chasing sound, just a king the night has found. No names after midnight, that's how he lives. He takes what the long road offers and gives. A clean white collar, a darker smile, a man who can wait for miles and miles. The bar is empty, the neon shakes. The city counts all the moves he makes, but he leaves no trail for the past to find. Only cigar smoking, peace of mind. He knows a secret can turn to chains, and loose words fall like heavy rain. So he guards his tongue like a precious thing, unless the guitar softly stings. No names after midnight, no stories sold, just a gentleman moving in blue and gold. Whiskey wisdom, shadow grace, a quiet empire behind his face. He walks alone, but not afraid. Every silent step is carefully made. Smooth as danger, calm as prayer. He owns the room without being there. There were nights he almost lost control, almost traded pride for soul. But the mirror taught him how to see that power starts with dignity. Now he measures every breath, every promise, every threat. He does not need to win tonight, he needs to lead with his spirit right. Some men gamble just to feel, some men break what they cannot heal. He keeps his hands clean, his focus high, and lets the cheap temptations die. No names after midnight, grace, a quiet empire behind his face. He walks alone, but not afraid. Every silent step is carefully made, smooth as danger, calm as prayer. He owns the room without being there. If ambition is a hungry flame, he keeps it dressed in a noble name. If mystery is a locked black door, he knows exactly what it's for. Not every truth is meant to shine. Some are kept like vintage wine. No name spoken, no debts displayed, only soft drums where the night once stayed. He exits slow through cigarette air and leaves a legend sitting there.
Alley lights behind him, skyline ahead, 1,000 things he never said. He walks like rain on expensive stone, never looking lost, never looking owned. The jazz bar waits with an amber glow, where the bass line moves heavy and low. He orders whiskey, takes it slow, like every answer already knows. He was not made from easy days. He learned the value of quiet ways. A gentleman's fire is rarely seen, but it burns through every empty scene. Gentlemen of the alley lights, moving clean through dirty nights, power folded in a tailored sleeve, mystery in what he will not leave. Neon kisses the city glass, soft drums follow where shadows pass. He speaks with calm, he stands with grace, ambition hidden in his face. He has seen the rich men lose their nerve, seen hungry men get what they deserve. He has seen charm become a debt, and pretty promises turn to regret. So he trusts the silence more than charm, keeps his future safe from harm. He never needs to make a scene, he knows exactly what patience means. The piano whispers, the candles sway, he lets old ghosts walk away. No heavy speech, no broken pride, just a steady world inside. Gentlemen of the alley lights, moving clean through dirty nights, power folded in a tailored sleeve, mystery in what he will not leave. Neon kisses the city glass, soft drums
He speaks with calm, he stands with grace, ambition hidden in his face. Let the young men chase the sound, let the proud men stand too high. He has learned that real command does not always meet the eye. There's a kingdom in composure, there's a fortune in restraint. He keeps his shadows elegant and never lets them paint him faint. Alley lights fade behind his coat, the guitar leaves one final note. He moves away from the smoky bar, quiet as power, cold as a star.
He keeps his coat across the chair, like he might leave without a trace. One hand resting by his glass, one thought hidden in his face. He learned to lose without a scene, to let the thunder pass him by. Some men explain the weight they carry, he just lets the smoke rise high. There's a debt behind his silence, there's a choice behind his stare. He counts the cost in candlelight, then leaves the answer there. He moves like midnight on polished stone, never loud but never gone. A gentleman with a guarded soul, turning pain into something calm. No applause, no grand defense, only purpose, only sense. He signs his name where shadows bend and walks away complete again. The bartender knows his usual, but never asks him why. Some nights he drinks to remember, some nights to let things die. A folded note inside his pocket, a promise no one saw him make. He could have spoken like a warning, but chose the road that would not break. There's a war behind his manners, there's a fire beneath restraint. He holds the line with steady hands and never names the ache. He stands where weaker hearts would shout, lets the noisy world burn out. A refined man with lowered eyes, reading truth between the lies. No confession, no parade, only debts he quietly paid. His presence lingers after dark, like candle smoke and old guitar. He knows revenge can dress up well in tailored black and silver pins, but wisdom has a slower step and never rushes in. So he forgives what must be freed, keeps distance where he must. A man is measured by the things he never turns to dust. Last call falls soft
across the room. He lifts his glass, then sets it down. No farewell for the watching moon, no heavy footstep through the town. Just a quiet ledger closed at last, a silent nod, a shadow passed.
After hours empire built in the rain, not from luck, not from pain, from late decisions and a steady hand, from knowing when to leave, when to stand. He sits alone where the bar lights bend, no enemy named, no borrowed friend. The whiskey glows like a private sun, and the night admits what he has done. He never needed the crowd to cheer, he only needed the path made clear. Every silence, every scar brought him closer to who men are. After hours empire, city of blue, a gentleman does what he came to do. Warm guitar and a bass line deep, soft brush drums while the cold streets sleep. Power quiet, ambition slow, mystery moving where few men go. He owns no crown, he claims no throne, but the midnight knows he stands alone. He remembers hunger with polished respect, old unpaid bills, old self-neglect. The mornings broke, the evenings burned, but every loss became something learned. Now he chooses calm over control, class over pride, vision over gold. He can feel the future in the room, like a rose growing out of gloom. No reckless word, no wasted flame, no need to decorate his name. He lets the night keep what it heard, and answers life without a word. After hours empire, city of blue, a gentleman does what he came to do. Warm guitar and a bass line deep, soft brush drums while the cold streets sleep. Power quiet, ambition slow, mystery moving where few men go. He owns no crown, he claims no throne, but the midnight knows he stands alone. Without a shout, can build a world from doing without, can carry whiskey, smoking dreams,
and still be cleaner than he seems. He does not fear the lonely mile. He wears it with a knowing smile. After hours empire, closing time, neon fades like a perfect crime. He steps outside, composed and free, a quiet man with destiny. The city sleeps, the shadows bend, but his empire does not end.
They thought he had no answer, when he let the silence stay. They mistook his care for breathing, for a man who lost his way. But he was measuring the damage, seeing where the knife would land. Some men rush to prove their courage. He just opened up his hand. In the pause before the verdict, in the space before reply, he found the kind of power that does not need to justify. He is the man who paused before the fall, the one who heard the danger call. He chose the word that would not wound, and left the pride outside the room. Warm guitar under candle flame, soft drums speaking low his name. He did not win by striking hard, he won by guarding his own heart. The room was full of velvet tension, a smile too thin, a deal too bright. He saw the trap beneath the offer, saw the hunger dressed in white. He asked for time, then took it fully. No apology, no fear. A gentleman can disappoint you and still remain sincere. There are moments made for movement, there are moments made to wait. He knows the hand that stays controlled can still command its fate. He is the man who paused before the flame, who would not let reaction claim the years he spent becoming wise, the peace he earned behind his eyes. Late night blues around his chair, candlelight caught in silver hair. He turned from noise with measured grace and left the storm without
throne. Not every silence means defeat. Not every man alone is lonely. He carries judgment like a compass, not a weapon, not a chain. He lets the foolish spend their fury while he invests his pain. A final pause, a final breath, a quiet code, a closing door. The bar remembers how he sat, like stillness had been there before. No speech remained, no anger crossed, only the wisdom of what he paused.
Whiskey without witness, a glass without a toast. He does not drink to disappear, he drinks to meet his ghost. The mirror shelves are glowing, amber ghosts in polished rows. He knows the names of all his losses, but none of them he shows. There's a discipline in breathing when the chest is full of stone. There's a courage in returning to a room and sitting alone. Whiskey without witness, blues without a cry. A man can bleed and never ask the sky. He keeps his wounds in tailored lines, turns heavy hours into signs. Soft brush drums and a guitar moan. He makes the dark feel overthrown. No begging heart, no public scar, just quiet strength behind the bar. Once believed in explanations, pages written for the blind. Then he learned that certain people only read what they designed. So he stopped defending thunder, stopped performing what was true. Now his calm is not surrender, it is something he chose to do. He lets the candle study him, lets the late room pass its test. He knows the most expensive words are often never pressed. Whiskey without witness, midnight without shame. He does not need the world to know his name. He carries trouble like a flame concealed, hot enough but never revealed. Deep, raspy truth, low in analog strings, a
leaves no wound upon the floor, but exits stronger than before. There is a door he will not open, though the key is in his hand. There is a bridge he will not burn, though he could make fire command. He has learned that self-control is not the absence of desire. It is standing still in gasoline and refusing to be fired. The glass is empty, not the man. The night is heavy, not his soul. He pays in cash, adjusts his sleeve, and walks out calm, composed, and hope. No witness needed, none required. Just a silent heart, refined by fire.
He built his life in hidden rooms, with beams no stranger sees. A promise here, a sacrifice there, 1,000 quiet victories. No marble name above the entrance, no portrait in the hall. Just a man who held the ceiling when others feared the fall. You can't always see the structure, you can't always hear the strain, but some men keep the world upright without explaining pain. Silent architecture, steel beneath the skin, a calm design the dark can't enter in. He draws his lines with steady hands, builds his peace where chaos stands, warm analog strings in a smoky room, soft drums walking through the gloom. He is not loud, but he is sure, a gentleman with foundations pure. He sits where candlelight is patient, where the glass can hold the past. He does not chase a louder future, he builds a future made to last. Every scar became a column, every loss became a stare. He never asked the crowd to notice how much weight was hidden there. There's a blueprint in his silence, there's a reason in his rest. He knows a man without control can never build his best. Silent architecture, stone behind the smile. He makes endurance look like style. He carries storms through narrow doors and turns regret to polished floors. Deep, raspy voice, low blues refrain, candlelight breathing through the rain. No noisy proof, no wasted art, just discipline around the heart. He
confused collapse with feeling, once confused revenge with strength. Now he measures every action by its shadow and its length. He does not decorate with anger, does not furnish rooms with blame. He keeps his house of spirit clean and walks through it by name. When he leaves, the bar feels taller, like something held has been released. His silence stays among the rafters, an unseen structure made of peace. No monument, no public cure, just silent architecture.
There's a man in the back booth facing the door. He knows what silence was made for. A gold ring taps on a whiskey glass, while the city outside moves too fast. His hat sits low, his thoughts sit deep. He made promises he still keeps. No one knows the weight he brings, but the room gets quiet when his shadow swings. He doesn't need to own a night, he just keeps his vision tight. Some men talk until they fade, he lets his stillness make the trade. The man in the back booth knows how cold ambition grows. With a cigarette moon and a blues guitar, he turns small dreams into something far. Mystery pressed in a clean black coat, power held in a lower note. He is calm, he is composed. He is the door nobody closed. The waitress knows to leave him space. There's a no storm behind his face. He reads the room like a signed contract, sees every smile, every hidden act. A subtle piano climbs the wall, brush drums answer like footsteps fall. He was never born to beg or bend, he was born to build and disappear again. Every silence has a shape, every risk has an escape. He moves like smoke through a narrow street, never loud but never weak. The man in the back booth knows how cold ambition grows. With a cigarette moon and a blues guitar, he turns small dreams into something far. Mystery pressed in a clean black coat, power held in a lower note. He is calm, he is composed. He is the door nobody closed. There are names he won't repeat, there are debts he paid discreet. There are nights he almost fell, but he kept the story hard to tell. That's the art of a gentleman's fight. Keep your fire out of sight. When he leaves, the glass stays warm, like a warning after a storm. No goodbye, no heavy sound, just power walking underground. left it closing, one glass catching its last gold. He sits there like a quiet chapter from a book nobody sold. His hat rests low beside him, his shadow leans along the floor. He has outlived many versions of the man he was before. He does not fear the empty hour, he does not curse the fading light. Some men are made in morning, he was refined by night. Candle at closing time, burning low and clean, a silent man in a midnight scene. He carries grief without display and turns his trouble into weight. Warm guitar sighs, brushed drums breathe, old regrets loosen underneath. He does not ask the dark to part, he brings a lantern in his heart. The bartender stacks the chairs up, the singer packs away the tune. Outside the street is waiting with a tired silver moon. He checks his watch but not in hurry, he has nowhere false to be. A gentleman moves with intention, even when no one can see. There's a calm behind his leaving, there's a truth beneath his pace. He knows a man can disappear without surrendering his place. Candle at closing time, steady in the blue, a final flame with nothing left to prove. He wears his silence like a vow, not someday, not before, but now. Deep raspy soul and analog tone, he makes the empty room feel known. No loud goodbye, no wounded sign, just quiet power by design. He has carried private winters, he has crossed through nameless storms. He has learned that in order is the finest kind of form. So he blesses what is over, lets the locked door stay behind. A man who masters his own sorrow does not need to master time. The candle fades, the doorway opens, the night receives him like a friend. His footsteps soften down the pavement, but the feeling does not end. No sound, no claim, no grand reply, just a silent man beneath the sky. regret. Streetlights trembling in the glass. He came in dry beneath a black umbrella, like weather knew to let him pass. He ordered nothing sweet or easy, only something dark and plain. A man who smiles without surrender, a man who learned from rain. He keeps his questions folded, he keeps his anger dressed. There are storms he never mentions, still sleeping in his chest. Black umbrella man moving through the flood, never staining clean hands with careless blood. He bends but he does not disappear. He stays composed when the road is unclear. Warm strings cry where the candle burns. He listens once and quietly learns. No thunder voice, no desperate plan, just the steady walk of a silent man. A photograph inside his wallet, edges soft from many years. A face he does not talk about, a life he carries without tears. He gave his youth to keep in order, gave his nights to making sense. Some hearts break into open ruin, his became intelligence. He weighs each word like silver, he spends each breath with care. When trouble walks in smiling, he already knows it's there. Black umbrella soul beneath the low blue sky, he lets the jealous lightning die. He chooses roads that don't need praise, and turns from fire in graceful ways. Soft brushes tap like distant trains, analog strings confess his pains. He is not cold, he is controlled, a quiet flame that dark can hold. There's power in not striking back when every nerve says strike. There's honor in a closed door on a dangerous kind of night. He knows the world will test a man with mirrors, bait, and shame. So he keeps his step deliberate and never feeds the flame. He leaves before the last song ends, umbrella blooming in the rain. The bar grows smaller through the glass, but his silence still remains. No witness to the wounds he hides, no banner for the roads he rides. Midnight executive, no office light. He signs his future in the blue of night. A black sedan waits by the curb outside, but he takes his time. He lets silence ride. The bar is empty, the bass is low, the kind of place where old ghosts go. He wears his hunger like polished shoes and never talks about what he could lose. He built a plan from broken glass, learned which temptations never last. Now every move is smooth and clean, a quiet king in a smoky scene. Midnight executive, calm in control. City ambition wrapped around his soul. Whiskey reflection, neon flame. He never has to say his name. Deep boys rolling like a velvet crowd. Soft drums keeping his private time. He walks with purpose, sharp and slow. Power in places words don't go. He remembers sleeping above the noise. No golden luck, no easy choice, just cold coffee and unpaid dues, and dreams too proud to be refused. Now the city opens like a hand, but he does not rush to command. He knows the crown can turn to chains, so he keeps his freedom in his veins. Every deal has a hidden door, every win can ask for more. He takes the profit, leaves the pride, and keeps the dangerous parts inside. Midnight executive, calm in control. City ambition wrapped around his soul. Whiskey reflection, neon flame. He never has to say his name. Deep voice rolling like a velvet cry. Soft drums keeping his private time. He walks with purpose, sharp and slow. Power in places words don't go. He could be cruel, but he chooses class, lets the reckless moments pass. A gentleman knows when to disappear, when to step close, when to stay clear. The night respects a disciplined man who knows the end before it began. The piano fades, the candle dies, neon writes blue on his eyes. He leaves no trace but a colder room and the scent of whiskey, smoke and bloom. takes the corner table back against the velvet wall, not because he fears the room, but because he reads it all. Silver watch beneath his cuff, old scars beneath his sleeve. He never raises up his voice, but everyone believes. He's seen bright men chase a rumor, seen proud fools crown their pain. He lets the storm spend all its money, then steps out after rain. Corner table king with no throne, he rules the night by sitting alone. A slow guitar bends at his side, while all his ghosts learn how to hide. He does not beg to be understood, he does what's hard and calls it good. No sound, no claim, no need to prove. Still every shadow makes some room. A couple breaking softly by the mirror near the bar. He remembers younger evenings when his anger traveled far. Now he folds it like a letter, never mailed and never burned. The gentleman is not unfeeling, he is simply well returned. There's a mercy in his distance, there's a blade inside his grace. He can leave the door half open without showing what he faced. The corner table man with midnight eyes, he makes no speeches, sells no lies. Brush drums whisper under smoke, while his silence wears a tailored coat. He does not fight for every word, he knows which truths deserve to be heard. No crown, no crowd, no neon sign, just a private strength, aged like wine. You could have answered every slight, kept a list of every wound, but dignity is choosing peace when pride demands the room. So he tips the band, pays in cash, leaves respect beside the flame. The loud ones chase tomorrow's noise, he walks home with his name. When the candles lean and fade, his chair is empty, glass half clear, but something steady still remains, like a low note in the atmosphere. He never had to own the place, to leave command in every space.
Velvet ashes on the edge of my drink. Smoke curls upward while I sit and think. Barmaid smiles like she knows my type. Men who choose distance over what feels right. Brush snare whispers through the amber haze, like the sound of regret in a gentler phase. I've been young, I've been ruled by heat. Now I let restraint keep time with the beat. You can lose yourself in a glance too long. You can dress up weakness and call it strong. I know the difference now by heart, between a passing spark and a thing that's scarred. Velvet ashes, slow and thin, settle where the fire had been. I don't chase what fades by dawn. I let the midnight carry on. No spectacle, no need to prove. Just a quiet man who knows his move, holding weight with steady hand, like a code only silence understands. She crossed the floor in a wine red dress, beautiful trouble, nothing less. And every eye in the room turned fast, like fools trying to make one moment last. She asked if I'd dance, I said not tonight. Not with the ghost walking close in the light. Not with a history I still respect. Not with the kind of warmth that leaves wreckage next. So the roads laid down a smoky chord, and I chose peace without reward. Some victories arrive unseen in the space between me and discipline. Velvet ashes, cool and low. That's how a wiser hunger goes. No begging for what time won't bless. No turning longing in a mess. Just the baseline under my skin, and a vow not to go there again. Holding weight with steady hands, like a code only silence understands. I've learned a man can ache with class, let temptation pass like passing glass. Can love what's lost without kneeling there. Can carry longing without despair. That's the shape of a seasoned soul, not untouched, but under control. Velvet ashes, candlelight, lay your shadow on this night. I'll pay the tab, but just my sleeve, and leave more whole than when I came in. No witness saw the moment that I changed the way I stand. It didn't happen loudly, there was no blood on my hands. Just a call after midnight, and a name I knew too well, and the truth that came dressed civil as a private kind of hell. I walked 3 blocks in rainfall, with my hat brim pulling low, past the neon and the taxis and the places men let go. By the time I found this bar, I had already chosen grace, though my jaw was set like concrete and the storm was in my face. There are crossroads with no choir, no one claps when you do right, just a colder kind of honor and a longer kind of night. No witness, no applause, no headline for restraint, only the look in my own eye, knowing I didn't betray. I kept my hands off vengeance, kept my name out of the flame. Some victories are private and still worthy all the same. The bartender knows better than to ask me what went wrong. He slides the drink and lets the guitar answer in a song that old hollow body trembles with a note that almost breaks, like it knows the shape of discipline and all the things it takes. I could have gone and shattered what was left of my old trust, could have turned another man to an object made of dust. But rage is just a mirror if you stare at it too long, and I'd rather lose a chapter than become the kind of wrong. So the road lays down its velvet and the bass moves dark and slow. Every man who masters silence has a place he doesn't go. No witness, just a chair and the amber by my side, just the knowledge I stayed measured when the blade was in my pride. I let the night absorb it, I let revenge pass through. There are rooms where no one sees you, still your soul is watching you. Call it strength, call it sorrow, call it growing into pain, call it learning how to hold your shade inside a hard cold rain. I don't need the world to crown me for the wars I never start. The cleanest proof of manhood is a disciplined heart. When I leave, the floor will keep. The weight I never showed. In the dawn we'll meet a gentleman, walking light beneath his load. No witness signed the record, no jury spoke my name, but somewhere in the dark I know I chose a higher way. This ain't for boys who break to be adored, ain't for vanity dressed up as war. This is for the men who close the door softly, who know some truths are better carried quietly. For the ones who iron their shirt before dawn, go to work with half their spirit gone, who make the right call when it cuts them clean, and let the world stay easy while they keep what's seen. For every man who chose composure over noise, who buried his ache before it reached his voice, for every private battle no one else could chart, this is a low-lit hymn for the disciplined heart. Music for men who stay silent, who walk through hurt without violence, who keep their word when no one claps, who hold their line through the hardest gaps. Music for men who stay silent, elegant, bruised and defiant, not empty, not numb, just deeply self-reliant. This is music for men who stay silent. For the father on the late train staring at his hands, for the lover who stepped back because he understands, for the son who learned too young to read the room, for the friend who carries everyone and leaves too soon, for the man whose kindness doesn't advertise, whose tenderness hides in practical disguise, for the ones who never made a saint of pain, but build a life around it anyway. They are not emotionless, only carefully aligned. They've seen what reckless feeling leaves behind, and if their eyes go dark beneath the city light, it only means they're still protecting something bright. Music for men who stay silent, who walk through hurt without violence, who keep their word when no one claps, hold their line through the hardest gaps. Music for men who stay silent, elegant, bruised and defiant, not empty, not numb, just deeply self-reliant. This is music for men who stay silent. Let the guitar bend slow like a truth half told, let the brush snare sweep what the heart can't hold, let the roads glow dim like a bar past two, let the bass stay faithful all the way through, and let his voice come low like experience in a code, every syllable heavy, every pause a note. When the room goes dark and the last drink shines, he'll rise without spectacle, leave no sign, but the air will remember the shape of that silence. This was music for men who stay silent. He paid the bill before the trouble knew.
left a folded note and a favor too. No witness called, no story sold, just a quiet fix in a room grown cold. He never needed the room to rise, never chased the shine in strangers' eyes. When the hard thing came, he chose it plain and stepped outside into the rain. No applause needed, no curtain call. He stands like a shadow behind it all. No applause needed, no crown, no claim. A gentleman's honor does not need fame. He could have won by speaking loud, could have cut one man down in front of the crowd, but mercy wore his evening shoes, so he swallowed the words he had the right to use. The band kept playing, the glasses rang. Nobody noticed the mercy he sang, but he knew the difference between pride and grace, and left both resting in an empty place. No applause needed, no golden light. He lets the truth sleep safe for the night. No applause needed, no public flame. A gentleman saves without signing his name. There's power in walking without a sound, in lifting someone who pushed you down, in knowing revenge is a hungry door, in choosing not to feed it anymore. He disappears where the streetlights bend. Not every hero returns as a friend. No applause needed, no final bow, just the right thing done here and now. The smoke knew his name before the room did, curled around him like an old confession. Amber light on a weathered jaw, and eyes that measured every question. He sat where the mirror caught half his face, half in shadow, half in grace. A man who buried louder years and learned to live with less display. No one heard the things he carried, but the air around him did.
Every pause had history in it. Every breath was tightly hid. The smoke knew his name before the whiskey touched his lips, before the night leaned close enough to hear the weight inside his ribs. The smoke knew his name, and the ghost he never gave away. He wore control like midnight silk, and let the dark around him stay. He once believed in reckless fire, in doors slammed hard and hearts undone. Now he chose the slower kind, the kind of strength that does not run. The rose was low behind the glass, like city lights through tired eyes. He kept one hand around his drink, and one more truth from seeing light. He didn't hate what broke him open, he just refused to let it lead. There's a dignity in quiet men who know the difference between want and need. The smoke knew his name before the whiskey touched his lips, before the night leaned close enough to hear the weight inside his ribs. The smoke knew his name, and the ghost he never gave away. He wore control like midnight silk, and let the dark around him stay. He was not numb, he was exact, not cold, just disciplined by time. He had tenderness behind the guard, but never made that softness climb. Some hearts grow loud when they are hurt, his only learned to bow and stand, till all that pain turned elegant in the silence of his hands. When he left, the door closed softly. No witness needed, no acclaim, only smoke above the candlelight, still whispering his name.
His jacket fits like a promise kept, pressed clean over the nights he never slept. A silver watch and a careful breath, he makes old sorrow look like depth. Nobody knows what he had to sell to keep his family out of hell. He signs the paper, closes the file, and wears the burden with a practiced smile. Tailored shadows, velvet light. He does what he must in the cover of night. Tailored shadows, collar high. A gentleman breaks but never asks why. There's whiskey warmth and a blues guitar. He stares through the flame like a distant star. He made one call that changed the road, then carried the answer like a hidden load. He will not brag, he will not bend. He knows the price of protecting a friend. Some men shout when the pressure grows. He lets his silence do what it knows. Tailored shadows, candle bright. He trades his comfort for another man's life. Tailored shadows, walking slow. A gentleman hurts where no rumors go. If the mirror asked what the years have done, he says I stood when I wanted to run, then straightens the knot at his weary throat and hides the truth in an old wool coat. The drummer brushes the final line. The bartender nods like he understands time. Tailored shadows fade from view, leaving the room more honest, more blue.
Midnight in a tailored suit, buttons close on what he knew. Every line was clean and careful, every silence cut in two. He had buried rougher versions of himself in older years, turned reckless youth into a language made of posture, smoke and gears. Candlelight kept shifting softly across the drink beside his hand, like memory trying one more time to ask a man to understand. But he had made his peace with distance, made his peace with what remains. Not every loss asks to be rescued, some just ask to be contained. Midnight in a tailored suit, a heart still beating under roof. No cheap confession, no dramatic scene, just a grown man keeping sorrow clean. Midnight in a tailored suit, dark blues and discipline true. He let the room feel all his weight without asking it to participate. There was a phone call he remembered, there was a station he still saw, a woman with a look that said forever just before she changed the law. He didn't curse her, didn't chase it, didn't turn his hurt into a plea. He took the lesson like a gentleman and wore it quietly. The roads rolled low behind the whiskey, the snare brushed dust along the beat, and he sat there like a story only night would dare to read. He knew timing breaks are stronger, knew devotion has its cost. A man becomes more exacting after what he knows he's lost. Oh, midnight in a tailored suit, a heart still beating under roof. No cheap confession, no dramatic scene, just a grown man keeping sorrow clean. Midnight in a tailored suit, dark blues and discipline truths. He let the room feel all his weight without asking it to participate. It takes a certain elegance to ache without display, to keep your standards polished when the world goes astray. He wasn't hiding weakness, he was honoring the bruise, refusing to make a spectacle of what he had to lose. So let the bar grow dim and the city mute. He'll step back into the rain in his tailored suit, a little older, a little more absolute. Midnight in a tailored suit.
There's no crown for quiet men, no parade at closing time, no golden song for those who keep their troubles out line. He built a life from heavy things, from losses never shown. He learned to stand beside his pain, but never call it home. The bar light catches on his ring, the years sit on his face. He doesn't ask the world for thanks, just a little breathing space. No crown for quiet men, no roses at their feet. They do the work, they take the weight, then vanish down the street. No crown for quiet men, but there's honor in their scars. They shine without announcing it, like candles behind bars. He gave his word and kept it, even when it cost him sleep. He buried rage in patience where the roots run dark and deep. He knows the loudest victory can still leave a hollow chest, so he chooses what is decent, not what makes him look the best. The guitar cries in amber tones, the snare brushes low and thin. He raises up his tired soul and settles back within. No crown for quiet men, no roses at their feet. They do the work, they take the weight, then vanish down the street. No crown for quiet men, but there's honor in their scars. They shine without announcing it, like candles behind bars. Let the world reward the shouting, let the mirrors praise the vain. He has found a deeper kingdom in the way he holds his pain. So when the last glass is collected and the room forgets again, the night still bows in silence to the souls of quiet men. His footsteps after midnight know the street. Soft leather rhythm on the concrete beat. He left the bar with a name in mind and a favor owed to someone kind. He doesn't run, but he doesn't delay. There are debts of the heart that a man must pay. No witness, no warning, no dramatic scene. Just a clean decision, moving unseen. Footsteps after midnight, steady and low, taking the long way where good men go. Footsteps after midnight, under no star, he protects from a distance, never too far. A young man waits by a closing gate, too proud to ask, almost too late. He hands him keys and a quiet plan, then says, go home and become your own man. He knows the look of a dangerous choice. He once heard it calling in his own voice. So he stands between trouble and youth, like a wall built out of private truth. The footsteps after midnight, measured and kind, leaving no signature, leaving no sign. Footsteps after midnight, rain on the road. He lightens another man's heavy load. The city never learns his name. The boy may never know who came, but mercy has a formal coat, and wisdom speaks in a gravel throat. Back to the bar as the candles die, he orders water and loosens his tie. Footsteps after midnight fade from the floor. Some men say less and become much more. He could leave with broken glass, could turn the whole room cold, could speak the kind of truth that makes a proud man old. But he takes his coat in silence, pays the tab without a word. The deepest cut he carries is the one that goes unheard. He lets the door swing gently, like mercy for the disturbed. The door he leaves unslammed says more than rage could say. He won't burn a house behind him just to prove he walked away. The door he leaves unslammed is his final act of grace. A gentleman can disappear without leaving wreckage in his place. He knows goodbye is cleaner when it doesn't need a crowd. He knows pain gets cheaper when it's spoken far too loud. There's discipline in distance, there's honor in restraint. He doesn't paint himself a victim, doesn't turn his grief to paint. He simply keeps on breathing like a sinner learning saint. The door he leaves unslammed says more than rage could say. He won't burn a house behind him just to prove he walked away. The door he leaves unslammed is his final act of grace. A gentleman can disappear without leaving wreckage in his place. Let the cruel ones chase the thunder, let the foolish call it pride. He has nothing left to prove to the ghosts he leaves inside. So the candle keeps on trembling and the room returns to calm. The night remembers nothing but the door he left unslammed.
Give me the long pour, neat and dark, something with patience, something with heart. I've had enough of the fast-made flame, men who lose themselves to prove a name. The window wears the rain like a veil. The city outside looks tired and pale. And here the guitar pulls blue from the wood, like it knows exactly what grief sounds good. No one is the vows I keep, no one knows what I don't see, but every choice has shaped this frame. Every silence has a name. Pour it long, let it burn slow. I've got a ways to go through the ache, through the years, through the discipline and the hidden tears. No collapse, no cheap release, just a low voice search for peace. And the room grows small and kind as the night folds in around my mind. There was a road I didn't take, lit by desire and easy mistakes. It would've looked good in a younger man's hands, a reckless kingdom built on shifting sand. But I saw the ending, the opening scene, a smile too sharp, a love too keen. So I tipped my hat to the closing door and chose the life that leaves me more. What stays with you after the thrill is the shape of your will. And a man is measured best by what he refuses for his rest. For it long, let it speak low. There are things I'll never show, not because the feeling's gone, but because I know what it lives upon. I won't trade tomorrow's name for a beautiful hour of borrowed flame. And the room grows small and kind as the night folds in around my mind. Brush that snare like soft snowfall. Let the bass line pace the wall. Let the roads breathe smoke behind all the thoughts I leave unsigned. There's a dignity in staying whole when the world would rather watch you fold. Give me the long pour, one last round, then let me fade into the sound. A quiet step, a low goodbye, another man beneath the sky. Men like us don't shout, not because the fire died, but because we learned the word of keeping certain storms inside. The city tries to teach you noise like volume makes a man, but age and consequence will show how thin that kind of power stand. I've watched loud kings lose their thrones to one unchecked desire. I'd rather keep my kingdom small and never feed the fire. Every time I held my tongue was not surrender, not retreat. Sometimes the strongest thing alive is a measured heartbeat. Men like us don't shout, we let the room come near. We let the guitar bend the truth, we let the bass keep clear. No need to throw our scars around, no need to make pain proud. Men like us don't shout, and still the whole room feels it now. I passed a younger version of myself in the mirror by the hall. He still wanted every answer, still thought pride should stand up tall. I tipped my hat and walked on by, no bitterness, no shame. He had to be that burning boy to teach me my own name. Now I move with less to prove and more to guard with care. That's the trade a grown man makes when he learns what should stay rare. A touch of pause, a lowered gaze can say more than all that praise. And a quiet oath made late at night can reshape a whole damn life. Men like us don't shout, we know what noise can do. It makes a mess of sacred things and leaves you split in two. So we keep our footing firm under amber smoke and doubt. Men like us don't shout, and still the whole room feels it now. That isn't coldness, understand. It's weathered soul and disciplined hand. It's knowing every wound you show invites the wrong kind in too close. Better to breathe, better to choose, better to live than to merely bruise. Men like us don't shout, we finish, pay and leave with a long reverb still in the air and midnight in the sleeve. A little ache, a little class, a little truth worn proud. Men like us don't shout. Men like us don't have to. Rain taps the window like a patient clerk. I read the city the way judges read intent. A blue string moan does the after hours work while the piano lays down consequence unbent. I don't demand attention, I reduce the room until every breath admits what has been hiding. Sub-bass moves like a vault in a dark perfume, and your certainty starts quietly dividing. You wanted power in a spotlight's heat. I prefer it where the light can't linger. Brass flashes once, then retreats discreet, like a signature pressed by a gloved finger. Hear the hi-hats crisp as legal ink. Each tick rewrites the story you think. No shouting here, no messy display, just silence steering you into okay. I issue velvet sanctions in the midnight air, a calm decree that doesn't need a glare. Deep kicks land like a door that won't forgive. Brass stabs bloom, then teach you how to live. You can posture, you can play immune, but my restraint arrives right on cue. Light spread wide like a corridor, smoke string rises, climb like elevators of doubt. Your bravest lie starts to softly choke because my stillness doesn't let it out. The blues riff curls around your polished pride. Piano shadows anchor every phrase you drop. I don't break rules, I stand beside and watch your shortcut stop. Sub-bass rolls a low tribunal hum, turning confidence into a measured confession. I smile gently when your defenses come undone, not from cruelty, just precision. Hi-hats glitter, thin and exact. They mark the moment your maybe cracks. No chase required, no public scene. I tilt the frame and you lean. These velvet sanctions don't bruise the skin, they change the rooms you thought you'd win. Deep kicks pull slow like a heavy latch. Brass cuts bright, then strikes the match. You'll call it fate to keep your pride. I call it order, verified. Guitar bends low like a sealed confession. Piano drops like a stamp on a file. I don't need threats, I need direction, and direction is my quiet style. Let the past breathe, let the ceiling descend, not to crush you, just to define. When the strings rise, they don't pretend. Time is a tool, and it's mine. Rain fades out, the streets stay still. Your pulse remembers my measured will. Velvet sanction, clean and done. You leave with silence, and I've already won.
He lives by a gentleman's code, never begging, never loud. He can stand inside the storm without performing for the crowd. Good shoes on a bad road, gold watch under his cuff. He knows a man with discipline can turn a little into enough. He keeps his words measured, keeps his temper clean. There's power in the quiet that the reckless never see. Gentleman's code, walk slow, think twice. A warm glass of whiskey and a heart made out of ice. Gentleman's code, move clean, stay wise. He built his own empire behind midnight eyes. No promise made too quickly, no loyalty so cheap. He knows the face of hunger, knows the price of losing sleep. The city tries to test him, but he does not lose his tone. He can sit among the wolves and still belong alone. The guitar hums a warning, the piano answers low. He reads the room in silence before he lets his shadow go. Gentleman's code, walk slow, think twice. A warm glass of whiskey and a heart made out of ice. Gentleman's code, move clean, stay wise. He built his own empire behind midnight eyes. Not every rule is written, not every crown is shown. Some men earn their power by mastering their own. So raise the glass in silence, let the blue notes hit the road. A man becomes a legend when he lives by gentleman's code.
I was standing in borrowed light from a candle cut in gold, watching strangers trade their loneliness for stories half told. There's a certain kind of sadness that wears cologne and ties. It doesn't beg to be forgiven, it just settles in the eyes. I've known that kind for years now, like a brother I don't praise. It keeps me slow in judgment, keeps me measured in my ways. Some men spend their sorrow like loose change in the dark. I carry mine more carefully, like matches from a spark. Borrowed light on my shoulder, blue glass in my hand. I don't ask the room to save me, I just let it understand that a man can ache in private and still leave the table whole, with his name intact and steady and his night under control. I got a call at midnight from a past I put away, a voice I used to live for, now sounding far and gray. She said, do you ever think of me? I said, some things remain, but I did not reopen weather just to stand back in the rain. There's mercy in a boundary, there's honor in decline, and wisdom in refusing what arrives too late in time. The road hums like old velvet, the bass walks like good sense, and every note reminds me why restraint is evidence. Borrowed light on my shoulder and the city on the pain. I have outlived old temptations, I have learned the cost of pain. No dramatic resurrection, no cheap return to fire, just a gentleman choosing peace above a tired desire. You don't grow into manhood by winning every room. You grow by leaving certain doors unopened in the gloom, by taking all your longing and teaching it to kneel until it serves your future instead of taking the wheel. So pour another finger, let the last note travel slow. I came in with quiet burden, and I'll leave the same, I know.
People praise a quiet man, like silence came for free. They don't see the private hours where restraint works on his knees. They don't hear the names he doesn't say, the doors he doesn't pound, the argument he buries before it ever makes a sound. Stillness has a price tag, and I've paid it over years in swallowed explanations, in unperformed tears. Every grown decision leaves a mark beneath the skin. A polished face can hide how hard the night has been. That's the cost of keeping still when your blood wants war instead. It's choosing not to feed the fire, though the match is in your hand. It's a noble kind of a hurting. No one teaches, no one sees the art of staying measured when the soul is on its knees. My father wore his anger like a coat he couldn't fold. He filled the house with weather and called the damage bold. I swore I'd learn a better way, a cleaner form of strength, not the kind that breaks a table to prove a feeling's length. So now when I am tested, I slow the room inside. I let the sharpest impulse pass by without a ride. The snare brush sounds like snowfall, the bass like distant trains, and all that discipline I built keeps shape around my pain. Yes, the cost of keeping still is a lonely excellence. 1,000 little funerals for vanity and vengeance. But peace is not an accident, and honor isn't cheap. A man becomes dependable by the storms he doesn't keep. I have lost in quiet ways and won in quieter ones. Turned my back on easy ruin more times than I've been sung. No medal for composure, no chorus from the crowd, just the privilege of sleeping without regret out loud. So pour another inch and leave it. I'm already near the end of another conversation. I don't need to defend the cost of keeping still. Made a better man of me. Not spotless, not unbroken, just stronger where it counts to be.
At the quiet table in the back, he counts the weight he can't unpack. People lean on his steady name, never knowing what it takes to remain. He signs the checks, he makes the calls, then sits alone when the evening falls. The crown ain't always made of gold. Sometimes it's doing what you're told by the voice inside that won't back down. Quiet table, heavy crown. Quiet table, heavy crown. He holds the roof when storms come down. No parade, no trumpet sound. Just a man who won't let others drown. Quiet table, heavy crown. He carries more than he puts down. His mother calls, says she's doing fine. He hears the worry between each line. His brother needs another chance. His woman needs a softer glance. He gives them all the best he can, then hides the cost inside his hands. The crown ain't always made of gold. Sometimes it's doing what you're told by the voice inside that won't back down. Quiet table, heavy crown. Quiet table, heavy crown. He holds the roof when storms come down. No parade, no trumpet sound. Just a man who won't let others drown. Quiet table, heavy crown. He carries more than he puts down. Some men break beneath the rope. Some men harden up their soul. He stays tender, he stays true, even when the night cuts through. The candle fades, the bill is paid. He leaves before his heart is weighed. Outside the rain keeps falling down. Quiet table, heavy crown.
Fog curls around the pier like a warning prayer. I watch the waves rehearse their quiet fall. Blues guitar sighs through salted air. Piano drops dark stones in a tidal hall. You drifting out like a ship with no flame, searching for comfort in counterfeit stars. Sub-bass rolls a deep and steady name, calling you closer through invisible bars. I don't rescue, I redirect. A lighthouse built from shadows and restraint. You wanted safety without respect, so I taught you discipline doesn't faint. Hear the hi-hats thin as distant rain. They measure how your courage drains. I don't pull you, I make you choose, and every choice is one you can't refuse. Follow my sable lighthouse, a black-lit guide through the sleepless house. Deep kicks hum like a heartbeat train. Brass blooms once, then leaves you changed. No one promise, no hand to hold. Just direction pure and cold. Paths widen out like a moonless sea. String risers climb like a slow inhale. Your old pride crack, but it's not from me. It's from the truth you tried to jail. The blues riff circles, patient and sharp. Piano shadows keep your pulse in place. Sub-bass moves like a hidden harbor, where panic learns a quieter face. You call me cruel for staying calm, but calm is how the storm gets steered. I offer you a darker bomb, a peace that's earned, not volunteered. Don't ask for light, ask to be ready. The night rewards the hands that are steady. One step closer to the beam I keep, and your fear finally learns to sleep. With a single sign, deep kicks land like anchors drop. Hi-hats whisper, don't get lost. Brass cuts bright, then fades to hush. That's a sound of control, trust. Your guitar bends low like a vow unsalt. Piano falls like a gate that shuts. I don't need chains, I need your fault. And fault becomes devotion when it must. Let the past breathe, let the water rise. Feel your old myth dissolve and go. In my quiet, your chaos dies. Not with violence, with undertow. Where my silence reigns. Sable lighthouse, steady near. You're safe in the dark, because I'm here. White neon spills on black asphalt. I walk through it like I own the current. Blues guitar bites sweet asphalt salt. Piano hits hard, exact concurrent. You move fast, but your fear moves faster. It talks in your throat when you try to laugh. Sub-bass rolls like a quiet disaster, a deep tide tugging at your crowd. Brass stabs flare like a flash of gold teeth, then vanish before you catch the grin. I don't need to show what's underneath. You feel it anyway, under your skin. Hi-hats sparkle sharp and tight like tiny knives in city light. One wrong turn and the street gets small. I don't chase you, I make you stall. There's an ivory undertow in my voice. Deep kicks say move, but you don't have a choice. Brass hits once like a warning sign. Sub bass pulls you out of your line. Run if you want. The tide stays near. I'm the calm that makes fear sincere. Head stretch wide like a midnight freeway. String risers climb like a breath held long. You look for exits in a cheap ballet, but my timing is never wrong. Guitar bends low, lacquered menace, piano shadows keep the frame precise. I don't do anger, I do balance, and balance has a code of price. Your friends talk loud to sound important. Their courage is rented and mine is owned. Sub-bass sounds like a sealed compartment where your confidence gets toned. The air turns crisp, your pulse turns loud. You realize you're not the crowd. No sirens sing, no headlines bloom. Just my restraint inside the room. Ivory undertow, smooth and mean. Deep kicks land like a tide and scene. Brass steps cut through the afterglow. Hi-hats glitter where the weak won't go. You can't pretend you're still above, but the tide doesn't care about love. Guitar snaps like a door half closed. Piano drops like a judge's pen. I don't need proof when the night knows. I don't need speed when I'm always when. Let the pads swell, let the strings align. Feel your freedom start to shrink. You can swim all day in denial, fine, but you can't outswim what you think. Ivory undertow, streetlights fade. Your footsteps slow in the deck you made. The last kick kicks. The city stays still and my calm remains against your will.
There's no thunder in his hands, no need to prove he is a man. He heard the lie, he saw the game, still never dragged nobody's name. He tightened up his old black tie and let the foolish moment die. He knows a temper burns too fast, and empty victories never last. So he sits beneath the amber light, making peace with wrong and right. No thunder in his hands tonight, no storm to show, no need to fight. He holds the line, he keeps it clean, a silent king in a smoky scene. He don't explode, he understands. There's no thunder in his hands. They mistook his calm for fear, but he saw the ending crystal clear. A quiet step can shake the room, without a word, without a wound. He paid his debt, forgave the rest, then buried fire inside his chest. Some men need the crowd to cheer, some men need the truth held near. He chose the path that hurt him most and never turned himself to gold. No thunder in his hands tonight, no storm to show, no need to fight. He holds the line, he keeps it clean, a silent king in a smoky scene. He don't explode, he understands. There's no thunder in his hands. Every glass reflects his face, a man of grief, a man of grace. The loudest soul can still be small, the quiet one may carry on. He walks out slow past closing time, with no revenge and no goodbye. The night remembers where he stands. No thunder in his hands.